What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So today we are going to be talking about the ICR 1 buff. So out of all the weapons in this entire game that got patched for Season 3, I would say this is the one that's probably the most noticeable. So they did a huge number on this weapon, and I kind of wish that they gave the M4 the same treatment, because now from being a 4-shot kill only to the chest, now you're actually able to secure a 4-shot kill from anywhere in the body, from pretty much any range. So I did say that in the last video with the M4 buff, I did explain that the ICR has an infinite 4-shot damage range. So I was not lying when I said that. So if you actually go into the shooting range and you put the, I guess the little shooting dummy up to like 40 meters, it will still be a 4-shot kill. And it's kind of crazy. And keep in mind, I know there are ranges further than 40 meters, but to be honest, with the ICR, I don't really think anyone's ever going to really use it that way. So technically, it's not an infinite range 4-shot, but at the same time, it is based on how people mainly play this game. Using light suppressor as well will not really affect your damage range at all. I know it does like reduce it by 20%, but even then, the range should be more, or I guess even way more than enough to still have a 4-shot kill potential. And look, I knew that at some point the ICR would get buffed, but I didn't really think it'll get buffed to this extent. I was hoping that, you know, maybe they'll just extend the 4-shot kill area and just leave the damage the same, because, I mean, it was alright. But man, it's like they injected steroids into the pee-pee hole if the ICR had one. If every assault rifle had a mind of its own and they decided all just to have a range contest and the ICR won, I'm pretty sure the ICR would be accused of using performance enhancing drugs. That's how buffed this weapon is. And look, this time around, I'm not really going to get into the details. I mean, it does pretty much the same as it does with the M4, where it has a 3-shot headshot thing where you land all shots. You can actually score a 3-shot, but when it comes to its 4-shot kill range, I mean, like I said, it's one of those trust me bro situations. I mean, you just have to use this weapon for yourself to find out how powerful this thing really is. I mean, this weapon would be a lot stronger than the Kilo if it did have a higher headshot multiplier. I'm hoping that they don't do that, because obviously right now, I mean, it's more than perfect than what it was before, but still, if it had a higher headshot multiplier, this would be the most dominant assault rifle in the game, excluding the M13. Of course, that thing's always going to be dominant. I think the funny thing about this is that the devs themselves even stated in one of the blog posts that the ICR is basically a beginner weapon, and I could agree, because I saw a lot of noobs use it back in Season 10 before the M13 or any other assault rifle like the Kilo was even available in this game. This was like a year ago. And in 10v10 Rust, I would go against a lot of campers with the ICR. And I think we're going to see a lot of that like now. It's going to be crazy. But I'll be honest, I know, I believe Satellite is going to be available in Season 4, because there hasn't really been any sort of news for it for Season 3. So I believe this would be the most perfect assault rifle for a map that huge. Because like I said, the damage drop-off isn't really that bad, or if anything, it's almost non-existent. So if you were able to put like at least a monolithic suppressor, I'm pretty sure you could 4-shot at like a huge range in that map. So I won't lie, that might be my go-to assault rifle when that map does come out for Season 4. I'm assuming that's where it is going to come out. I'm not really that sure. So I do know that touch players do rely on speed a lot more than accuracy with controller players. So, I mean, you guys should feel free to run like the fastest attachments available for this weapon. Trust me, there is no punishment for that. Like I said, your range is going to stay the same. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind for all of you guys that do play touch. So really, I don't have a lot of things to explain about this weapon. Like I said, I mean, you pretty much already know my opinion. I mean, like, they buffed it really good. Hopefully it does have some sort of place in the meta, which I mean, I highly doubt. I know it's a lot stronger, but I'm not really that sure. We're gonna just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this gameplay.
Lost. Target's in sight. Heads up. Enemy UAV. Enemy down. Target's in sight. Enemy contact. Lasers ready. Hostile hunter-killer drone. drone online. Advanced UAV is ready. Contact with enemy. Hardpoint is ours. Deployment. Advanced UAV is online. Hardpoint identified. Deploying orbital laser. Enemy contact. Enemy contact. Contact with enemy. Contact with enemy. Target down. Orbital laser is ready. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Contact with enemy. Hardpoint lost. Contact with enemy. Advanced UAV is ready. Contact with enemy. Hardpoint is ours. Changing mag. Cover me. Advanced UAVs online. Close. Fight harder. Contact with enemy. Target in sight. Taking the lead. Enemy contact. Enemy in sight. Contact with enemy. Headshot. Friendly, no contact with enemy. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Deploying orbital laser. Enemy contact. Orbital laser is ready. Hardpoint locked down. Reloading. Target. Advanced UAV is ready. Contact with enemy. Advanced UAV is online. Enemy contact. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Deploying orbital laser. UAV recon standing by. Repeat, UAV recon is standing by. Boarded. Friendly nuke has been launched. Hardpoint is hardpoint has been launched. Target's in sight. Orbital laser is ready. UAV online. Enemy in sight. Hardpoint identified. Enemy contact. Advanced UAV is ready. Hardpoint advanced UAV is online. Enemy contact. UAV ready for deployment. Contact with enemy. Be advised. Deploying orbital laser. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Targets in sight. Tango down. Contact with enemy. Contact with enemy. Reloading. Cover me. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hostile killer drone inbound. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint locked down. Contact with enemy. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Targets in sight. Enemy contact. Enemy hardpoint identified. Targets in sight.
Target down.
UAV online. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours.
Changing mag. Need backup.
Enemy contact. Orbital laser is ready. Keep on them. We're winning this one.
Targets in sight.
Hardpoint contested.
Contact with enemy.
Advanced UAV is ready. Hardpoint contested. Advanced UAV is online.
Reloading. Cover me. Contact with enemy.
Standing by. Repeat, UAV recon is standing by.
Enemy contact. Contact with enemy.